I'm Monica Rana. This is Himachal 365 and you're watching Hillquest News Channel. Let's start with the headlines. Amend policy for postgraduate admissions, Himachal Pradesh High Court to government. Roads damaged in Kangra and Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh. Himachal cabinet to decide on opening coaching centers and schools. 5 more deaths, Himachal rain flurry toll climbs to 164. Himachal Pradesh Midday Meal Workers Union protested demand pay hike. Paonta Sahib cops to block entry of Kamariyas. Maharashtra reconciles COVID data. India records around 4,000 more deaths. With Captain Amrinder Singh adamant on Sidhu apology, pressure built on him to welcome new PPCC chief. 200 farmers to visit Jantar Mantar every day from July 22. MHA seeks report from CAPF on 100-day leave plan for Jawans. Now news in detail. Amend policy for postgraduate admissions, Himachal Pradesh High Court to government. The Himachal Pradesh High Court has directed the state government to amend its 2019 policy formulated to regulate admissions to various postgraduate super specialty in medical education applicable in the state by reducing the mandatory period of service by the doctors from 4 to 5 years to 2 years. While passing the judgment, Justice Sandeep Sharma observed that the period of mandatory service provided under clause 6.1 of the policy by no stretch of imagination can be said to be reasonable, and as such it deserved to be reduced to 2 years. The court observed that though the policy provides an opportunity to journal duty officers, GDOs having a postgraduate degree to take admission to super specialty courses as sponsored candidates, before doing so they are compelled to have completed a mandatory service of 4 to 5 years on account of they having furnished bonds at the time of taking admissions to the postgraduate courses in terms of the aforesaid policy. Roads damage in Kangra and Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh. Heavy rains in the region in the past 2 days have damaged many roads in Kangra and Chamba districts, disrupting traffic and affecting the mobility of people. In Dharamshala, traffic on the Sheila Bagli road was disrupted after a road stretch was washed away due to a flash flood in the Manji river. A portion of the road was washed away in the July 12 flash flood. After heavy rainfall, more damage was caused to the road, due to which traffic on the portion was suspended. The Multan area, one of the remotest area of Kangra district, has lost all links as the road to the region has been cut off due to landslides. The PWD is trying to restore traffic. Himachal cabinet to decide on opening coaching centers and school. The cabinet at its meeting on July 22 will take a call on opening residential schools, coaching centers and allowing both class 10th and 12th in the wake of a steep decline in COVID cases. The Education Department will make a presentation before the cabinet about the situation and the possibility of resuming classes in schools. According to sources, almost 93% of the Education Department employees have already been vaccinated. The cabinet will consider the overall COVID situation to decide to allow residential schools to reopen. Some prominent residential schools in Shimla, Kasauli and Dalhousie had reopened, but after several students and teachers tested COVID positive, these institutions were forced to send children home. It is likely that class 11 to 12 will be allowed. 5 more deaths, Himachal rain flurry toll climbs to 164. With the 5 more deaths in the past 24 hours, the toll in rain-related incidents in Himachal Pradesh since June 13 has reached 164, while 5 persons are reported missing. The maximum number of deaths were reported in Shimla district, that is 27, followed by Mandi and Kagra 18 each, and Sirmaur and Chamba 17 each. According to the Revenue Department and Disaster Management Cell, 79 houses have been damaged completely and 316 partially. Himachal Pradesh Midday Meal Workers Union protest demand pay hike. Himachal Pradesh Midday Meal Workers Union has demanded that their monthly salary of rupees 2600 per month be hiked to rupees 9000, alleging that the salary of midday meal workers has remained unchanged since 2009. The union said its members were totally sidelined as there was no provision for leave, EPF and medical facilities for them. Union Secretary Himmi Devi, while participating in the protest outside Education Directorate, said the minimum salary of the midday meal workers should be fixed at rupees 9,000 per month. Midday meal workers perform all kind of duty, so they should be appointed as a multitask workers and regularized. The union also demanded that they should get 2 dresses in a year, rupees 4 lakh as gratuity on retirement and some insurance scheme, she said. The union has also alleged that the central government was conspiring to privatize the midday meal scheme, which was evident in the reducing budget for the scheme. Paonta Sahib copes to block entries of Kanwariyas. The Paonta Sahib police has decided to block the entry of Kanwariyas at the interstate barriers to stop them from undertaking the Kanwar Yatra to Uttarakhand. In a coordination meeting at Haridwar, Paonta Sahib police officials were apprised about the steps taken by the Uttarakhand police to stop Kanwariyas at the state borders. As Kanwariyas from Haryana and Punjab travel to Haridwar from Paonta Sahib, directions have been given to the police deployed at various interstate barriers to stop them from entering Himachal, said DSP Paonta Sahib Bir Bahadur, who attended the meeting at Haridwar. About 31% of the Kanwariyas from Haryana and 7 to 8% from Punjab use the Paonta Sahib route to enter Uttarakhand. Posters will be pasted and placards will be installed at the barriers to apprise the Kanwariyas about the ban on the Yatra imposed by the Uttarakhand government. If a Kanwariya still manages to enter Uttarakhand, he will be quarantined for 14 days. Maharashtra reconciled COVID data. India records around 4,000 more deaths. India recorded a single day rise of 3,998 coronavirus fatalities, with Maharashtra carrying out its 14th COVID data reconciliation exercise, pushing the country's death toll to 4,18,480, while 42,050 new infections were reported. According to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Wednesday, India's total tally of COVID cases has climbed to 3,12,16,337. The ministry said that Maharashtra had carried out its 14th reconciliation exercise of COVID data in the state. As a result, the state's positive case tally has increased by 2,479, while the death tally has increased by 3,509. The active cases have increased to 4,07,170 and comprise 1.3% of the total infections, while the national COVID recovery rate was recorded at 97.36%. The data showed an increase of 1,040 cases has been recorded in the active COVID caseload in a span of 24 hours. With Captain Amrinder Singh adamant on Sidhu apology, pressure builds on him to welcome new PPCC chief. As Chief Minister, Captain Amrinder Singh intends not to pardon Navjot Singh Sidhu till he apologizes for his tweets. Pressure is building on the Chief Minister to unconditionally welcome the new PPCC chief. Voices of dissent are now rising against the Chief Minister for not calling the truce. Efforts are still on to bring truce between the two leaders. Sukhvinder Randhawa said they are for the unity of the party and would not allow anyone to split the party, be it Captain Amrinder Singh. He said he could leave any leader, be it Amrinder, for the sake of the party. 200 farmers to visit Jantar Mantar every day from July 22. The government is facing opposition's heat inside parliament over various issues. The Congress and other parties have said that they will not let monsoon session proceed normally unless the government listens to their demands. And now there is a fresh problem for the government to deal with outside parliament. The farmers who have been protesting near national capital Delhi's border for more than 8 months, demanding the 3 farm laws enacted in September last year be repealed, have said they will hold a Kisan Parliament at Jantar Mantar from July 22. The farmers' organizations leading the protests at Singhu border have decided 200 protesters will go to Jantar Mantar every day beginning Thursday. We will hold Kisan Parliament from July 22 till the monsoon session ends, and 200 protesters will go to Jantar Mantar every day. One speaker and one deputy speaker will be chosen every day. In the first 2 days, there will be discussion over the APMC Act. Later, the other bills will also be discussed every 2 days, farmers leader said. So this is all for this time. Stay connected and keep watching Hilkers News channel. Thank you.